Hey everybody, welcome back to Every Day We Fight. We're looking for intel on Dr. Faber, who we absolutely destroyed in the last fight. That's already been fixed, by the way. A couple other things that we're changing with some special units, let's just say. We're going to make them immune to knockouts. We'll still be able to encrust them and stuff, but the knockout thing is probably a little too strong, and that'll actually solve the problem that we just ran into. And I explained that at in the last episode as well. Brochure for the Grand Rugosa Hotel that highlights certain upgrades made, including a spa. You can read more about that in the codex if you want.
This is like science fiction to me now.
I took my class to the Rugosa Hotel once for the Model Conclave of Nations.
That's a conference, yeah? Where kids pretend they're delegates from every country and solve all the world's problems?
We won the Golden Gavel, best delegation.
How much did you bribe the judges?
I gave my students the confidence to speak up, made them feel smart enough.
Did they solve world peace?
Well, sure. Fixed world hunger, too.
Yeah, his nose is huge. I'll give you that.
Damn it. Are we really the last thorns left? We had so many.
Okay, that was nice to get Leo over the hump there. I think probably getting his cover fire would be decent now. I could deal with that. Some other changes that we're considering based on a lot of feedback. I think we're going to be seriously buffing Overwatch. And this is something we've been thinking about for a long time, but it's just nice to get the confirmation from people that are playing the game. Currently, it's too heavy a penalty to give up your scramble for an Overwatch. And it costs 10 AP and you get 10 AP worth of shooting. It's like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. And it doesn't feel like something that is a valuable trade-off. So we're experimenting behind the scenes with maybe increasing Overwatch to give you 20 AP worth of shooting, maybe 30, because scramble is so strong that you want to be saving that most of the time. But if you are able to come a lot closer to actually killing something with your Overwatch on the regular basis, then that could be pretty solid. We've also seen a lot of people saying that covering fire is too strong. I've honestly never felt that way, but
you ever wonder why
curious to see more feedback on
things
that.
Happen every day.
You don't think we were chosen?
If we were, I don't think they put a lot of thought into it.
I like to think what happens has a meaning.
Common mistake. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
So the Thorns are starting to wonder, hey, like, why
where
us?
You kept citizen records.
We had a lovely city hall, till your guys blew it up.
This was for refugees. People were moving around a lot during the war. But yeah, it is kind of a dump.
Now, we're going to find some buildings like this that we can investigate. There's some tricky ways to navigate them. But let's see what we can find in here. We'll take all of this. I think I mentioned this before, but eventually we plan to expand the scrap system, because right now everything's basic scrap. But it would be fun if you got, you know, some specific stuff that would drop from maybe specific enemies. How do we get into that one? Oh, there's a hole in the wall over there, but I can't get into there. But if I come up there, then maybe. You might be wondering, like, how does he not have all these puzzles memorized? It's impossible. And guys change this all the time. Okay, let's teleport over here. If these guys would get out of my way. There we go. So now we can lean, blow this up. Maybe wait a second. I would advise waiting a second. Military canteen. Branded with the Tarragonian emblem.
Look, Dylan. Your friends were here too.
Gotta hand it to you, Dill. Your guys blew up our town real good. Even better than the Riffs.
They're not my guys.
Oh, that's right. You didn't come over with an enemy army.
When I saw the war was coming, I didn't want to kill anyone. I'm a pacifist, so I snuck across the border. I told you, they gave me papers as a refugee. I was working at a gas station for the past 2 years.
That was brave of you, sneaking away.
I'm as sick as you are about what happened at Chorkesi.
I kinda doubt that.
This is one of the things I really like about our Thorns, is that there is some, I guess, animosity, but they're forced to work together, and then over time they're gonna... Well, I won't say anything. Enlistment posters here. We need you for the Army, Navy, and Air Service.
Didn't think I was strong enough to be a soldier, did you, Mom?
Where were you when the Rifts attacked?
Me? Oh, at the garage. Always working.
What were you working on?
Car stuff. You know, probably rebuilding a motor.
Seems like a thing you'd remember, Dylan.
Rebuilding a motor. Definitely. For sure.
So, I don't know what your take is on that, but... certainly a little bit sus. Or is it? Okay, so here we've got an interesting little sequence. If I can... we can kind of trigger one of these and then the explosions will chain them all together. Little lean.
Make it a path!
I think the guys have done a pretty good job with these puzzles. The key for us is like, how do we make the rewards feel worth it, you know? And I mean, that's still something that we're working on. But let's see what this thing is up here. Looks like we've got a Elysium bomb over there, which is pretty sweet. Okay, Rift Tech Scope Death Dealer. So right now, we have the Occasion Scope Rare, and we have one Epic Mod perk, but we can only have one Epic Mod on at a time. So you'll see, not added there. But if we go into the weapons, we've got these scopes. So the Death Dealer, bottom right there. When the Thorn with this weapon kills an enemy, the next use of their special ability is free. So... this is pretty nice. This means her hologram would be free on kills. And I think, like, she can benefit from throwing stuff too. But I think that this is probably the way to go. Let's unequip this. Throw this one on. And because she has been our killing machine, right? Now, Hold Breath AP cost is going to be increased by 2. And I believe this was reducing it by 3. So that's a pretty big difference for us. Overwatch angle and accuracy are better. This is another thing, too, that we're going to be changing in the near future. A lot of our weapon attachments are like hold breath zooms, accuracies, bloom, stuff like that. But I think people really value the AP cost reduction, the extra bullets, all that kind of stuff. So the more that we can do those things... I feel the better, you know? Now, how do we get to that bottom one there? Oh, I could shoot up from below. Since we blew that hole in the thing. Consumables wise, I got 3 Elixium bombs. Yeah, we got stuff. We don't have a ton of healing, but who needs killing if the enemies are all dead? You know what I mean?
So long, Incrustation!
That's what I've always believed. I might want to check if I have just a basic stock to put on there. I don't. Okay, not a big deal. Oh, this is a Lambaster mag. I thought it was an Elixium bomb just by chilling there. Lambaster's not a weapon that we have yet. That's something we have to find in the world. But we'll keep that until we do. Okay, let's go to the actual intel thing. I just wanted to kind of showcase a little bit of the exploration and some of the more puzzly buildings and stuff. But remember, the key here is that you might not be able to use everything when you find it immediately, but it's getting added to your loot pool so that when you get random drops and stuff, those are the things that then become available. So you want to expand that as much as you can. In the future, too, I'd like to set up a way that you can remove things from your loot pool to kind of dial in your run. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I think that would personally be pretty cool. Looks like there's a... Excuse me, boys.
Better stand back!
Looks like it's going to be another attachment back there. Theragonian stock. Let's throw that on. Okay, so hold breath AP cost +1. Shoot AP cost -1. I like that. Hold breath zoom, more. Reticle bloom -20. Okay, so let's just check this weapon right now. See, hold breath is like, it's actually insane. It's actually really bad. It's really bad. So we're +2. +1. So we're at 6. Oh, that's not great. Now, that being said, we're still going to be pretty accurate. We'll have to see, but we might have to mess with that a bit, because it could be quite a challenge. I think this one we got to tackle from over here, outside. And we actually need to go up there anyways. That's like our thing right now. Another thing I'd like to do is denote which doors are unlocked.
Clearing the way.
Because right now we don't really show you very well.
Keep a safe distance.
I don't know if they need to have like the video game yellow highlights or whatever. Chain reaction is reacting. Now we've got a hole up there that we can use. We will trigger a fight soon.
Okay, this is like her other stuff, then just flip that switch.
We did get a ton of scrap here. I think we've got close to 600 scrap since the start of this episode.
I was right. The radiation sensor was maladjusted. It was measuring solar radiation instead of zeta radiation. No wonder the film wasn't putting out enough zeta.
What's zeta radiation?
Not sure. All I know is the sun doesn't radiate it.
And their dome is supposed to make up for it.
Maybe? We gotta get more info. Check out more dishes.
Oh, I can hardly wait. Okay, before you gloat, You were right. She left herself notes.
Thank you.
We don't have anything useful, though.
Yet. Obviously, we keep going for more dishes.
Let's see if I can find a spot here. Just a fast way out.
We're not out of this yet, guys.
And ba-boom, we're right in a combat zone. So this is going to be fun. Now, I'm not going to be able to proximity mine cheese this very much. But I'm going to keep a little bit of space here, hopefully. Try to keep Dylan up front. And we'll do Leo Lee. I don't love any of this. Yep, don't love that. Thankfully, they're not coming in huge groups. Now, these enforcers, if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I missed like their little call-out screen. We did miss that because when they got introduced at that harvester fight, that's when I insta-killed a bunch of them with the proximity mine. And when I did that, it didn't prompt to pull that screen up, unfortunately. Okay, let's pop up here.
Heads up.
We have a lot of distance between these guys. They have a shotgun. They've also got like this retaliation reflex action that's very strong. So check this out. If I zoom here, oh my god, it's so expensive. My accuracy is actually so insane with these things anyways, I don't need to do it. So let's pop that helmet off. And then I'm just going to take another shot. Huge. Now we got that kill, which means the hologram is free. So I think we're going to go ahead and toss this.
Away!
We have an elite grenadier over there. Yeah, he might do something about that hologram. He might. Maybe. I think I might have to go Spitfire here. I'd like to be taking cover on trees too, to be fair. But I'm going to be patient. I know that's not my forte. But here we are. Okay, let's hold everything. Okay, he's overwatching. He's overwatching.
Over there.
Let's pop the helmet. Ooh, did I not? I didn't break the helmet. Okay, Dilly. I'm thinking an Elixium bomb wouldn't be terrible here. We have a bunch. If I can hit both.
Returning to sender.
Because they can't scramble here. That's
Another
totally
one
fine.
down.
Now his helmet's gone. A bit more than gone, if you ask me. Oh my god. Oh my god, he just needs a little love tap. Okay. Not bad. It's just that's a very small little reinforcement group trying to do something with this intel. They didn't do a whole lot. Should that fight be stronger? I mean, we're pretty strong right now, so you could argue that yes. Also, if you're thinking, the hologram should despawn after the fights. We want that. Oh, we've got a thrash. He dropped his shoddy. Ooh, that's exciting. I mean, these guys have their own shotgun, but I think we'll pick this up. We'll pick this up. I got 6 shots only, but they're pretty powerful. Okay. Next, we're going to head to this middle section. And we'll run there just in case we see anything along the way. Remember at the start of the game, like, the scrap was really hard to come by, but now we're actually
look, another manhole.
Drowning in it. We could fast travel, but again, let's explore. I don't know if I've called this out either, but when your weapon changes color in the bottom right during combat, got an atrocities article here, mass grave found, a newspaper with an article covering atrocities committed during the conflict of nations. Headline reads, mass grave found, women and children buried in a pit.
That wasn't war. It was just murder.
Hey, Dylan, if your side had won the war, the conflict of nations, what were they gonna do with us? Carve a chunk off Acacia? Loot the place? Go home?
They said they were going to make sure you weren't going to invade us again.
Us invade you?
They said you were making advanced weapons.
They were not wrong about that.
They were not wrong about that. Uh-oh, okay. We've got a little optional here.
Okay, Thorns, what's our move here?
We're going to take this. I feel quite strong. I just don't love our opening spot here. Let's see if we can get up top. Oh, this guy's now moving.
There.
Which I also don't love. So yeah, when your primary weapon changes colors, like Dylan's here, that means it was primed by the epic mod that's on it. So he broke a shield. Ooh, I wasn't in cover there, so I just switched to her, so we're totally safe. Little bit sketchy here.
What you doing, Leo?
Enemy-wise, not too bad.
What do we do? Attack or bypass?
We're attacking. Nice. Did not get the crit. Another thing we're doing is during these slowdown sequences, we want to make reloading and switching weapons faster so that you can do what I tried to do there and switch between guys really quickly to finish somebody off.
You see that?
What did you drop there? Looks like maybe scrap, maybe bandages. The striker... Look, if he comes after Dylan, it's not that bad. Goodbye.
Dropped another rifter.
I don't have enough for the donate. But we do have the proximity punch here. I'm gonna tuck in here. See what they consider doing. Okay, let's wait. That's fine. Remember, when they teleport, they can't attack in that same turn. Just felt like that would be way too strong. Surgeon in the back for some healing. And I think another striker based on the silhouette. Don't know where he is at all, though. Okay. Shield's gone.
Want me to put that one down?
Kill assist. Yes.
Right for the killing.
Bada bing, bada boom. Sweet. Now, that does consume...
That was impressive.
It doesn't consume any of her... What's the word I'm looking for? AP. Or anything. So, pretty strong. I don't know if I described covering fire to you as well, the skill that we picked up on Leo.
Looking good.
But that's going to come into play when enemies start shooting at our thorns, then he can fire back. I can't quite see that guy. But since this is free, let's throw this out here. That can be a target. I could donate now.
Be strong, Dylan, be strong!
Deadly. Quite literally.
You had it coming.
And then oh, you know what? I used her reflex action on the kill assist. So I can't Overwatch here. I'll try this. I don't know if that guy's going to come up that far. We'll see. Oh, he's thought about it. I'm going to throw Dylan in here.
Time for a beating.
I've got us stuck in slow-mo for some reason. This happens. Ooh. I'd also like to make that punch sound a little bit like, you know, more. More better. So heat levels up. I'm fine with that. We can handle it.
We got through it. Nicely done.
Okay.
It had it coming.
We got a level on Dylan. This is nice. Now maybe. This is quite strong, eh? I think we take this just for damage stacking. And then I'll take one over here next, and then we'll get the second chance. Bandages, large scrap. And you can see the little trail of pink there. That's also showing that you have something primed. Dylan, pick up your own bandages. Okay. So we kind of got a little off track there, taking that fight, but I don't mind it. So we've got the field hospital here. We could investigate this.
Field hospital, where we treated everybody your guys wounded, Dill.
You were here when the Rifters came?
I was still in a coma from when the enemy...
But I think we might come back to
labs. Woke up here. Place was empty. Except for the smudges.
Sounds rough.
Got rougher when I found out we'd been attacked by aliens.
As it does. That tends to have a pretty big impact on people. Weird. Mangler's down to 8 shots and then it's gone. I think we have a couple of those Rifter shotgun blasts left on Dylan.
Manhole. Let's make a note of it.
Noted. Noted and goated. My bad. So heat level's up to 3 out of 5. Okay,
Anybody
here we
wanna
go.
Climb up to that dish?
I'll do it. And you're coming with me. There's a hole in the wall, possibly up there. There's the thing there. I don't see any locks or anything. Ah, there is a lock there, actually. My bad. Now, I suppose, depending on the angles, you might be able to just teleport her into stuff. And then here... Oh, that's tricky.
Watch your eyes!
That takes out the hole in the wall. Which is all fine and well. I don't think I can thread the needle there. I think we try to get... Well... Maybe I can go in from this window on the outside? There we go. Leo, I'm in you. I know, Vivian. I can feel it. Just ignore me. Just pretend I'm not saying anything. Okay.
All right, time to listen to the wacky scientist. Gather round.
I'm still fascinated by the visual echoes of some of the humans. When the dome went up, all the humans should have gone completely out of phase. If they're visible, then some part of them must still be vibrating at normal frequencies. Fascinating.
So the smudge people are still there. They're just vibrating at a different frequency.
Whatever that means.
It means we can walk right through them like they're not there.
And how does that help us?
I have no idea.
There's more of these dishes. Couldn't hurt to check them out.
Okay. Well, do you think we're gonna fight here? I don't know. I don't know. We might.